When you're standing in the backyard with a stack of catalogs, a couple of friends on the phone, and the price tag of a whole outdoor set flashing in your mind, it's easy to feel the pressure of making the wrong call. I've been there scrolling through endless options, wondering whether an oversized chaise will actually fit my deck, whether the fabric will hold up after the first rain, and if the wheels will actually move without rattling. If you're on the fence about splurging on a full lounge set, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's walk through the real-world experience of the Purple Leaf Outdoor Oversized Chaise Lounge set of 4, turquoise blue, so you can decide if it's worth the space in your garage and the money in your wallet. First off, the set is built around a rust-resistant aluminum frame. That's not just a marketing buzzword. On my own porch, where the humidity climbs in the summer and a light drizzle is a nightly habit, the frames have stayed clean and unblemished after 3 months. The aluminum doesn't develop the orange-brown patina you see on cheaper steel, and it's light enough that the rear wheels actually make shifting the loungers around a breeze. I've moved the whole set from the patio to the poolside with a single push, and the wheels roll smoothly on concrete, grass, and even the slightly uneven stone walkway I have. If you love rearranging your outdoor space for a barbecue, a movie night, or just a quick sunbathing session, that mobility is a genuine convenience. The fabric is a premium Textilene blend, which feels more like a sturdy mesh than a flimsy beach towel. It lets air pass through, so you don't end up stuck in a sweaty cocoon on a hot day, and it dries quickly after a splash of water. I tested it by letting a garden hose spray over the loungers for a minute. Within 10 minutes the fabric was dry enough to sit on without feeling damp. That quick-dry property is especially handy if you have kids or pets that love to jump in puddles. However, the same openness means that during a windy evening, the cushions can shift a bit if you're not careful, so you might want to tuck in the side pockets, if your model includes them, or use a light blanket to keep everything in place. One of the most talked about features is the 5-position adjustable backrest. In practice, the mechanism is straightforward. You pull the lever, set the angle, and it clicks into place without any wobble. I found myself using 3 different positions throughout a single afternoon, fully reclined for a nap, a mid-tilt for reading a paperback, and a near-upright angle for a quick video call from the garden. The range is generous enough that taller users won't feel cramped, and the oversized label isn't just marketing fluff. Each seat is noticeably wider than a standard lounge, giving you room to stretch out or share the space with a partner without feeling squeezed. If you're a solo sunseeker, the extra width might feel like a luxury you don't need, but for couples or families that like to lounge together, it's a real plus. Now, let's talk about the downside. The set does not come with integrated cup holders or built-in storage, which some competing models boast. If you're the type who wants a cold drink within arm's reach or a place to stash a blanket when you're done, you'll need to add a side table or a small basket. It's not a deal-breaker, but it does add an extra item to purchase or repurpose. Another practical point is the assembly. The instruction manual is clear, but you'll need a screwdriver and at least 2 people to lift each frame into place. I managed it with my partner and a step stool, but if you live alone, you might need to call a friend or a handyman for the initial setup. Who should consider this set? If you have a medium to large outdoor area, a deck, a patio, or a backyard with enough room for 4 loungers plus a coffee table and you enjoy spending a good chunk of your weekend outside, this set delivers comfort, durability, and a splash of color that can become the centerpiece of your outdoor decor. The turquoise blue is vibrant without being garish, and it pairs well with neutral cushions or a splash of patterned pillows if you like to accessorize. It's also a solid choice for renters who can't make permanent changes. The wheels and lightweight frames mean you can pack it away without damaging the floor or walls. On the flip side, if you're living in a tiny balcony or a compact patio where space is at a premium, the oversized design might dominate the area, leaving little room for a dining table or a grill. In that scenario, a slimmer, single-piece lounge could be more appropriate. Also, if you're on a very tight budget, the set sits at a higher price point than basic metal or plastic loungers. While the aluminum and Textilene